Hey guys, it is Sierra here and I am back. I took a week off just because I had some business to tend to. Also, this is like a renewal year, so I wanted to make sure my license is renewed so I can even be on here talking about what I'm talking about. But everything is all done and cleared and squared away. You know, we are really in a time of transition. You know, summer is coming to an end, and I don't know about you, but I am over it. I am a very seasonal person. Like, I love when the seasons change. I don't think I could live in a place where it was one thing for too long, and my mind is already shifting. And you can see the blonde is gone, I'm back to black, my regular hair color, I'm just ready for it. And the one thing I love about when the seasons change and when we're getting that colder weather is it is pill season. And as you guys know, I've been building up to this. I'm excited about this. And we need to talk about pill season. We need to talk about, as estheticians, how to get ready and get prepared for it, because it does take some preparation, and that's what I'm going to get into. I have some notes in front of me, so I am going to be looking down, checking my notes, making sure I'm hitting the points that I want you guys to know about. So let's go ahead and get into this on how you can get ready for pill season. All right, so the first thing I want to talk about is series renewal. Now, I talked about this a little bit in my other video on how to build your clientele based on the calendar. And basically, you want to go through all your clients that you're seeing that see you regularly and maybe have a series or a package with you, and maybe they're down to one. Go ahead and get them renewed. Give them a call, say, hey, Mrs. So-and-so, Mr. So-and-so, I see you only have one such and such left in your package. Let's go ahead and get you taken care of. So now that we're going to be going into the pills, we can get that squared away. Now, when I talk about these people, I'm saying these people have already seen you before for advanced treatment. So you're not, having to explain and go through. They're already established, and you're just confirming everything and just getting them on track. And I mean, that's really important for you because, right then and there, if they're ready to go, they're like, oh, we're going to take care of it. That's money you secured. And that's really, really important. So once again, you want to make sure that you are taking care of your regulars and making sure that all their series are renewed. And making sure that that is all set. So the next thing you want to make sure is your manual. Manuals are important. I probably should have had this manual already pulled out, but I'm gonna go grab the one that I use and I will be right back. Okay. I found it. So this is at where I work, we use Image. So this is the Image Products and Treatment Manual. And in this manual, in the back, there is a section that talks about the peels. And basically, let me see. Where is this? I just want to make sure that I'm in the right. Okay, so yes, this is a section about the pills, all the pills, what comes with the pills, all of that jazz. So I make sure that I have this manual with me in my treatment room. I also have a little flap that has it's just like a little cards, and they're laminated and they're super nice. So if you get anything on them, you can wipe them off. But it has all the peel protocols on it. Do not feel ashamed or embarrassed or like you're not a professional if you have to use those or keep those with you. If you do that during pill season, that is going to make sure things are going to go smoothly for you, and it's going to make sure that you're covering your bases. Having these manuals helps to keep you safe, your client safe, and that's really what it's about. It doesn't mean that you're less of a professional if you can do it. You should have it. And at the same time, you do want to make sure that you're at a place where you're familiar with the manual. You just use it as a reference point. So just make sure you have it. And also another important thing I wanted to talk about following your manual to the T. You want to make sure that you do not go off script. Now is not the time to be creative, add things. No. Once you have that pill protocol down, do not deviate from that. And if there is anything under anything that you are unsure about, go ahead and reach out to your representative. Make sure you're clear on all aspects of the pill, and you know what you're doing, and you know what the outcome is going to be. You have a general knowledge of the ingredients. And that's one thing I really love about this book, is that each pill that they have, it goes into a breakdown of what's in it, the key ingredients, things that when you're talking to people, you really want to highlight to, give yourself confidence and help them to be confident in you that, hey, we're going to be doing something that is going to have benefits, and they really need to do it. So yeah, that's the most important thing, is number 2, make sure you have your manuals and you're in contact with your representative. So number 3 is paperwork. Make sure you have paperwork to go in advance, and this is really important for solo. It's important for everybody, but for solo estheticians, it's very important. Make sure you have all your paperwork ready to go. I have some paperwork, and for me, the paperwork that I choose to use is through the company that does my insurance, the ASCP. I hope I'm saying it right. If I am not, of course, I will let you know. But I think it's the ASCP. I'm actually going to grab it. I see it. I should have had this prepared. But look, I had notes, so work with me, okay? I'll be right back. I am back. So this is a dermaplaning consent form. I didn't have any pale ones. I probably have them where I need them to be. But basically, your intake form needs to be separate. Like, you have your health intake form, which goes over their health history, medications, allergies, and all that stuff, and then you have a separate sheet. Like, for example, they have their health intake, and then this is for like dermaplaning. And once again, it just goes over what's going to be expected for the peel, what could happen, what may not happen. And once again, yes, I got this from the ASCP, the Associated Skincare Professionals. That is who my insurance is from, and that is who provides all my paperwork, because it is extremely thorough, and like I said, it covers all my bases. So you want to make sure that you have your paperwork ready to go, that they already have their health history, and then you're going to do that pill consent form. And usually with pill consent forms, it basically just says, these are the things that can happen, these are the things that may not happen, and they sign, they're aware that they are doing this. They are making an informed decision to choose this treatment. And that's the most important thing that you need to have. So make sure you have all your paperwork in order. So when they come in, they fill it out. You don't want to be scrambling like, oh, okay, do I have anything? Kind of like I just did. I should have had that ready. But, make sure you have it and it is all set and ready to go. Alrighty, so the next thing that you want to make sure that you have ready to go is your peel inventory. You want to make sure that you have the peels that are addressing the concerns of people that you're seeing. I know a lot of lines have so many different peels that target so many different things. You want to make sure what you're ordering is what you're seeing. So if you have a lot of acneic clients, you want to make sure that you're getting those peels that address, acne. Or if you have a lot of mature clients, anti-aging, fine lines, wrinkles, clients dealing with pigmentation, or having a peel that has the ability to do both or cross over into both. So one that can deal with pigmentation and acne or anti-aging, and it is out there. You just have to do your research and see what pills are best for you, but you want to make sure that you have the right pills to address the right concerns of all your clients and your guests. And once again, you just want to make sure that you have sensitive, one for sensitive clients. So I always have one for acne and aging, and then I'll have like ones for sensitive clients, and then like a wild card. So just like something that I've maybe, a client has asked about or dealt with, and maybe it's not as popular, but it's something that I feel like it's good to have. It might be, just give your treatment a little boost if you've been doing the same pills for a while. So just think of it in terms like that. All right, so our next thing is gonna be aftercare. So you've got your pills, you've got your peel. I can't talk. I want to say the right thing. So you have your pills, you have your paperwork, you have everything that you need, you're ready to go. So another important thing is aftercare. So in terms of aftercare, are you going to offer post-treatment kits? Are you going to offer them paperwork that tells them what they need to use and what they need to go purchase? In my personal opinion, the best thing is if you have a pill company, order their post-treatment kits. It takes out the guesswork for you and the client. They know what they need to know. They know what they need to do to see the continued results, and then you can move forward from there. I have always been in an atmosphere, no matter where I've worked, where post-treatment kits are available. I love them, and it really helps you out in terms of retailing as well, because they'll use it, they'll get a sense of the product, and if they really like it, they'll be more likely to purchase the full size the next time. I know a lot of companies, they do different things. Some companies you get a post-pill treatment kit every time. Some companies you only get it your first time, and then it's their responsibility to buy the products that they need to maintain the results. So you have to make the best choice for you and what fits your dollar. But it's really up to you, but generally, you want to make sure with the aftercare you're as thorough as possible. Something that I like to do is I'll have a little sheet that goes over, what we did, what they're going to expect, and then it'll go over what they need to do when they get home, what they need to avoid, and when they need to come back. So that's one of the most important thing is when they need to come back and how often do they need to do the treatment. And based on when you're looking at their skin, you want to tell them okay, I feel like you're somebody that may need 3 treatments or 6 or whatever you see fit. But, let them know that when it comes to the peel, what they're in for. You don't want them to think that, oh, they got 1 and they don't need to do it anymore if that's not the case. If they need to do 3, let them know, hey, I've looked at your skin, from the analysis, based on what I see, based on the type of pigmentation or scarring, you're gonna need, now you may use very affirmative language, you're gonna need to do 3 pills, or you're gonna need to do 6 pills to see results, and go from there. But it's up to you, to set the tone. And a lot of times when I have my clients and I'm on the table with them, I'll let them know. I'll ask them, what are you using for your skin at home right now? What's your skincare routine? And they'll say, oh, Dove or whatever. I'll say, well, now that you're taking this amazing step for your treatment, you're doing a chemical peel or microderm, whatever advanced treatment you're doing, it's gonna cause changes in your skin to occur. And you really wanna make sure that you have the right skincare to support, the transformation or the changes that you're looking for. And, you go from there. So I'll let them know, if you're working on pigmentation, which this peel is going to do, you don't want to take 1 step forward and then 2 steps back with your home care. So you're going to need, this type of cleanser, you're going to need this serum, and you're going to make sure, that you're wearing an SPF to protect. And if you don't have any of those things, I make it very clear that it's like you didn't even do this treatment at all. It's going to be a waste. So just make sure that you go over all those things with them in terms of aftercare, and letting them know, you're investing in yourself, and you don't want to see your investment go to waste when you go back home and, you're not doing what you need to do in terms of home care. So yeah, just make that very clear. And in my experience, they'll know what you mean. They'll definitely know what you mean. And yeah, just make sure you're as thorough for them as possible, so there is, no questions in their mind. And also let them know, hey, you can always call, I'm available, and then we can go from there. All right, and I think we're on our last tip, which is follow up. So I think this is one of those things that is really becoming a lost art in our business, is the follow up. I think because a lot of us are just so busy, we really just don't have the time. When it comes to something like this, you need to make the time. Follow up 24 to 48 hours max with the skin peel. Do not go beyond that. Just check on them. Ask them, how their skin is doing, how they're feeling, and whether it's their first peel or their 10th. You know your client. So, still just check in with them, because the reality of it is things could change and you don't know about it, or whatever the case may be. But you want to make sure that after that peel, they're on the same page and they know what to expect. And they know what's going on moving forward. And if they didn't rebook with you, that's a great time to get them to rebook. That's a great time to make sure that they know, like, okay, this is serious. Like, I can't just do one of these and expect things to change. So make sure they rebook. And especially when this comes to my clients that are seasoned, like people I've been doing this for a while now with, I'll let them know, hey, I'm going to give you a call just to make sure. Do not feel obligated to return the call. It's me, unless there's a major change or unless you have a major question, you can answer. But if not, I'm just calling to check in on you. All right, guys, so these are just my tips to help you get ready for peel season. I hope that you found these helpful. Just some bonus tips for you guys to remember is just, this is your opportunity to really shine. Be educated, because you can really make some major changes in someone's skin, and you can really build someone's trust in you so much that you really have a client for life. So just understand that this is a great opportunity to shine. When it comes to, the peels, take your time. Do not feel like the first person I meet, they got to get a peel right away. No, though this is peel season and this is an opportunity to introduce people to peels, do not feel like the first time, you meet somebody, you need to force a peel service on them. I actually recommend do not do that. If this is somebody you've only seen for the first time, just offer them a regular custom facial, just to get to know their skin and then go forward. If they really like you, and in my experience, if they really like you, they will, and they trust you, which is the number one thing, they'll do that service with you eventually. They will. But people have to feel secure with you to take a big leap like that. Because like I said, dermatologists, in my experience and with some of my clients, they're not making them feel like, okay, I can handle, something like this. They feel like, well, if I have to navigate this alone, then I don't know if I want to do it. So, that's your opportunity. So just take your time with your clients, feel your clients out. Because I've had, clients get chemical peels, and they were getting it from me. They were getting it from somebody else. And I looked at their skin. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Your skin looks like it's been through more than just a peel with me. So don't be so quick to just, charge them for the peel and try to get that money. Take your time with your people. Make sure that these people are serious. Vet your clients. Say, hey, how do you feel about, making adjustments to your skincare routine? And if they're not trying to make changes, then it's a waste, and find another service to offer them. And I know a lot of people may not like that. A lot of estheticians may say, well, why would you say that? Because it's true. That is a waste. And the last thing you want is somebody to come see you and they're like, well, you know, I've been getting this service with you for, you know, however long, and I'm not noticing any changes. Because they weren't taking it seriously to begin with. They're not doing what you asked them to do anyway. So they're not going to see changes. So just make sure that the people that you're doing the chemical peels with are worth your time. You're doing the appropriate peels on the, you know, on the right person, and everything is going to go great. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you use these tips and find them helpful. So just to give you guys a little preview of what's coming up next, the next video I'm going to do is with a amazing client of mine. She decided to get a chemical peel with dermaplaning. So we're going to do that in the video, and I'm going to kind of do a little bit of a dermaplaning technique and just go over some things. If you guys want me to do a video where I do dermaplaning, I can totally do that. Just give it a like and just write in the comments dermaplane if you want, because I can definitely do that. But yeah, so it's peel season. I'm excited. But one thing I did also want to cover is just the fact that peels are a very versatile service. It doesn't have to be just about the peel. You know, I have a lot of clients where I can do both, or I'll alternate, but I'm also going to kind of go down the line and discuss more about microderm, dermaplaning, and just like different things you can do to mix it up. But of course, you want to make sure that that is appropriate for the client that you have. So that is going to be all for this video. I am so excited that we are back into the swing of peel season. I hope you guys tune in for the next video, which is going to be exciting, because I love when I do the treatments that you guys get to see it and experience it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Also, one thing I did want to say, first and foremost, this whole video situation is new for me. So please bear with me. Half the time I'm like looking here or I'm looking here. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Lighting can be very tricky. A lot of the times I was filming, it was like in the afternoon, and it would be like prime thunderstorm time. So I would set up for it to be sunny, and then all of a sudden it would go dark, and then the lighting would be off. So you may have noticed that in the Necessaire video where I review the products, that the lighting was not the best. I apologize for that. I had a long day, and it just worked out that I had to film at night. So I hope that like this is better. I actually really like this because everything is bright and well lit and you can see. So you may get me filming some videos at night. But yeah, I just wanted to say thank you for rocking with me through the technical difficulties. I promise you it's only going to get better from here. So thank you so much. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.